Good morning. How is everybody? Okay, today we are going to talk about fresh start and fresh habits because summer is coming to a close. Everything is winding down. Kids are going back to school. And I love, love, love the start of a school year. I love it because it's a fresh start for all of us. It's a great time to incorporate new routines, new habits, get ourselves back on track, and not only for ourselves, but for our families, establish routine. That is what brings out the best in all of us. So, if you are not a routine person, I really encourage you to start becoming a routine person. You guys, our bodies and our minds crave routine and consistency. So the more consistent you can be in your habits, the more successful you are going to be toward living out your intentions and the goals that you have for yourself. So, how does this look? You guys, I'm speaking to myself as much as I'm speaking to you today. So, coming off an amazing summer, there was tons of travel, lots of adventure. We had so much fun, and I'm so thankful for all the exciting memories that we created and all the precious time that I had with Emma and with Jeff and with friends, old friends, new friends. But you guys, our schedule has been all over the place. There's not been consistency at all, okay? We've slept at 20 different people's homes this summer. We've traveled all over. We've eaten things we don't normally eat. Exercise schedules have been off. Sleeping schedules are off. You guys, it's been all over the place. And I know that I am craving the structure and routine of the school year. So I need to get myself back on track. So how are we going to do that? I have a few strategies that we're going to use, and I really think these are going to be helpful for you if you incorporate them. Maybe not all of them, but perhaps one of these really speaks to you and you want to start doing it in your daily life. So here we go. All right, number one, I want you to remind yourself of what your intentions or your goals are for yourself. I want you to write them down. And I know we've talked about this before, but I want you to do it fresh, okay? I want you to write them out, what your intentions or goals are for this school year, okay? I think it's good to put time frames on things. It gives us something obtainable to work towards rather than saying, sometime in my life, I want to eat healthy, or I want to lose 20 pounds, or I want to attend a Bible study, or I want to get more into the Word, or I want to be a more loving wife. I think it's really good if we put like shorter, more obtainable time frames on the things that we are working towards. So what I want to encourage you to do today is things that you want to work on this school year. So that's 9 months, right? 9 months that we can commit to living intentionally towards these goals or the intentions. So I want you to write them down. Then I want you to share them with someone because we know that accountability is huge in this process. We are much likely to reach those goals if we share them with someone else. It holds us more accountable. Next, after you share them, I want you to post them around so you see them over and over and over again. You guys, it is our tendency to fall back into mediocrity and complacency. So we need to remind ourselves of where we're headed. So for me, right now, I have them posted in 3 places. Okay, I have them posted right here next to my desk because I plan on being here a lot more now that school starts. I'm getting back into my work routine. I have them posted on the dashboard of my car because I also spend a great amount of time driving in the school year, taking Emma to and from school, to gymnastics, to dance, running errands, going to the grocery store. I am in my car all the time. So they are posted there. And then the last place I have them posted is on my bathroom mirror. Okay, so I don't see that all the time, but I see it first thing in the morning and I see it right before I go to bed. So I have my intentions or goals, if you want to call them, posted next to my desk, on the dash of my car, and on my mirror. Now, don't be shy about other people seeing these. You guys, it's good. Model this for people, whether it's your husband or your kids or your friends who might be riding in your car. You know, they're going to say, what is that posted on the dash of your car? And then I can have the opportunity to share with them what I'm doing. It's helpful, you guys. Most people are not doing this, and I think that it would help all of us if we could help support each other and model and hold each other accountable for these things that we're working towards to be our best self. Because ultimately, if we are our best self, we're going to be a better friend, a better mom, a better wife, okay, a better teacher, a better nurse, whatever you are, whatever hat you are wearing, we want to be the best at that, and it helps by helping those around us. So post those goals and intentions around. Don't be shy if people see them. Share them with others to hold yourself more accountable. Another thing you guys can do is you can reach out to someone who you know has similar intentions or goals as you and challenge each other, right? Find an accountability partner or create a challenge group. I have done this several times. My friend Brenda and I did this, I think it was almost 3 months ago, with eating and getting back on track with healthy choices with our food. We formed a little challenge partnership between the two of us, and we held each other accountable. We texted each other each day, and we set out clear guidelines and goals, and we had a deadline, and it helped so much. Now, we weren't perfect at it. Every day was not a 4-star day. But it did help me a lot. And I loved having that teamwork, and I loved the collaboration and just touching base with Brenda every day. It was good for my soul. So I encourage you, reach out to people who are shooting for the same things that you are, who are trying to establish the same habits, and you can challenge each other and work together and encourage one another to get there. Another thing that I love to do that I think provides a lot of encouragement is surround yourself with reminders, okay? It's so easy for us to become distracted or forget what we are working towards. We have intention amnesia, right? We wake up, we have these great intentions, and by noon we've forgotten them, right? So it's really important to surround yourself with reminders of who you want to be, of what you're working towards. So I have so many reminders. I have things posted on my walls. I frequently wear t-shirts, okay, that have a message on them that remind me of what I want to do, like be happy today. I am one blessed mama. So even on those tough days when things are not going right, reminds me I am blessed, right? It is a happy day. Like I can find happiness in everything. I have a sign above my door that says, do something amazing today. Okay, that was one of the best purchases I ever made. I think it was like a $3 sticker on Amazon. But every time I walk out of my office, I see that sign. Do something amazing today. Don't be lazy. Don't be complacent. Do something. You guys, find energy in the do. Make yourself take that first step, because once you do, you're going to give yourself energy and it's going to feel good, and then you're going to keep doing more. So find energy in the do. Post reminders around to hold yourself accountable. And you know what, you guys? If you're wearing a shirt that says, I'm happy today, how much more accountable can you be held? Because every person that sees you is going to expect you to be happy. So I actually have a funny story about this. I have a t-shirt that lists the fruits of the Holy Spirit down the side, okay? And I bought this intentionally because that's something that I'm working towards, is living in the fruits of the Spirit on a more consistent basis. So the first day that I wore this t-shirt, I come down the stairs and I'm doing my thing, and I'm talking to Emma, and she stops for a second. She goes, "What is that shirt?" And so I took a couple minutes and I explained to her that this is the fruits of the Spirit, and these are things that Mommy is really trying to live more in these habits, to be a better person. And she's like, "Ooh." I was like, "What does that mean?" And she's like, "Well, I can tell you're still working on some of these." You guys, truth bomb from Emma. She is right. And that's why I have it on, to remind myself, but also by wearing that, I am holding myself more accountable because other people are seeing me wear that, right? So if I'm wearing a shirt that says patience, self-control, right? Love, those are the things that I better be living out loud to those around me. And if I'm not, then I want them to say something to me. I want to be held accountable. You guys, it's hard being told that you're not living true to your intentions, but that's how we grow, okay? This is not a race that we are necessarily running on our own. We need the help and the support and the accountability of those around us. Okay, so I want you to rethink. I want you to refocus on what your intentions and your goals are for these next 9 months, okay? And from those intentions, I want you to share them with others, but I also want you to write out what are the daily habits that you need to do to accomplish or to become that person or to achieve that goal. And I want you to start those habits today. There is no time like the present. Don't put it off, you guys. Start doing those things today and find energy in doing the right things that are moving you down your path to being the person that you want to be. So for me, let me just tell you what this looks like. What have I done in the last week to get myself back on track? I registered for a Bible study. Okay. I started a new food plan just to like get myself reset after all this traveling and before I start traveling again. I ordered a new book because for me, I need to have a book that I touch base with every single day to get my mind in the right place, okay? So, what do you need to do? What are the little habits that you need to start today to get you back in your lane, working towards your goals? All right, I want to end this with just a little prayer for you guys, and it actually comes from a card that I found at the grocery store years ago, and it has become my most favorite card to send out to people. My friend Kelly has one, and she says it's the best card she's ever received. So I use that as encouragement to keep buying them and to keep sending them. So what I'd like to do, I've turned the message of the card into a little prayer, and I'd like to pray that over you today. And if you would like a copy of this, let me know, and I'm happy to send it out. So it says, I pray that you be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind. I pray that you can look at the sunny side of everything and make optimism come true. I pray that you think only of the best, work only for the best, and expect only the best of yourself. I pray that you can forget the mistakes of the past and press on to greater achievements in the future. I pray that you give so much time to the improvement of yourself that you have no time to criticize others. I pray that you live in the faith that the Lord is on your side, so long as that you are true to being the best that is in you and living in His will. Get in your lane, start your fresh habits today, and I will see you next week.